Okay, so we're back with another J older box. This one here, I believe this is an older box because it is 100% in Japanese, whereas normally you would at least get explanation in English, like super rare card, let's get red cards, that kind of stuff. And yeah, this one fully Japanese, but I believe it's a hits box too. It's an older one, so I'm surprised it's not discontinued. I'm surprised there's still boxes available. I've never seen it anywhere recently. The only reason I managed to get this is because I used Zen Market, which allows you to shop from other places, whereas maybe the new shops that post to the UK only ship newer stock, because once the stock's out, it's out. And yeah, there must be other shops further and wider in Japan that you can get older stock from. They might just still have some knocking about in the stock room, I guess. And that's where I got these, and that's why I bought it, because it's getting increasingly harder to get older boxes of hit stuff, because this is completely different from what I was expecting. These look like they've already been ripped, so that could be why. Interesting. Now that I wasn't expecting, because I was expecting to, well, it does. So this, still looking at it, I don't know why. These aren't in packets, but the hits are in here. So yeah, that's something completely different from what I've ever seen before. Normally you get your silver packets, this isn't it, but as an example from these wrestling ones, you get your 6 packets of thingy majiggers, and then you get your hits in there. By the looks of this, your hits are in your sleeve here. I've just had a look, so one is definitely a hit. Yeah, I have never known them to come like this. I am pretty sure I took the shrink wrap off myself, so they are new. Maybe these older boxes, that's how they came. They didn't come in sleeves, or packets rather. There you go. Interesting. It's not quite as exciting to open though, is it? So we'll do it from the back. I assume that means that we know for definite. Maybe I should keep that as a blocker. Not that I do many openings that have blockers. Yeah, I guess that kind of guarantees us just the 2 hits. Right, let's get through them anyway. So, as per the other hits J older boxes that you've seen, very similar setup. Like I say, I typically order 3 boxes at a time from Japan, because that makes the most of the shipping. So getting 3 models that kind of look cool or have cool signatures or something that make you want to chase the cards, yeah, it can get increasingly hard. If there's a bunch of releases over the last couple of months and there's only like 1 box where the model is remotely appealing and got a vibe, then it becomes harder to be tempted to order, which is why I tried Zen Market, to see if I could A, get them a bit cheaper because there's more shops to shop from, and B, have more options. But yeah, so these are very much, the card stock feels the same, the layout feels the same, the quality of picture, they're nice and sharp, and like Juicy Honey, it's typically terrible quality images, or at least the one experience I've had with them, they are terrible. So yeah, are these in order? That was 41, 40, 39, maybe they are. Maybe they were already ripped, who knows? If they were already ripped, I'm surprised that they would have left the hits in there. I'm sure I unshrink wrapped that. But anyway, maybe that's how it was back in the day. Number order. So pretty much the same vibe as before, like I was saying. 5 or 6 different shoots, and you're just getting a mix of images from those shoots. And this will be my hit card with another blocker underneath. So it's another bikini spot, so it'll be a relic as they call them. Oh, there's 2 in here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so does that mean all them aren't hits? Quite possibly. So here we go, we might have burned our hits early. So this is the white shirt she's wearing in it, or costume as they call them, which I'm impressed is in English considering the box isn't. 052 of 180. There is no mention of where it came from on the shirt, it's just from the shirt. It's a big old shirt, so I imagine that's why you got 052 of 180 pieces, because it's a big old piece of material you can take from. Where am I putting these? We'll put them here. And what could be the second hit? This is from, it's a tick in the bikini top. I don't know if you can see, oh you can see it a lot better than I can from my angle. There you go, see I could see this and it's just whited out, and then there you go, there's your tick. So you can see it's from that bikini top. And another Relic, which is a shame because she had a cool signature. I'd quite like to have seen her signature. Again, I have no idea which one it is. It normally says, I swear it does. I had this conversation in the last box, didn't I? So number 7 is the card number, not the patch number. I don't know. 37 and 54, mate. I suppose if it's limited run, then the 37 will refer to the patch on here. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? So 37 is somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so 37's kind of top right up here somewhere. Apparently, so that is match worn, as you would say in sports. But just a Relic, just a costume card. And these, yeah, they don't look like they have any hits in them. I should have probably done this packet the other way around. Which is a shame, so only 2 hits in this. Both Relic cards, which, let's have a quick look. That's Ramu, it's not Ramu. So our hits are here and here, I imagine. So bottom line, still not got a checky. It's that ongoing theme on this channel. Never ever had a checky in Instax. But there we go. See, look, I think she's got a cool signature. It's just if I can get it to focus. I don't know if that's a message or what that is. But yeah, it would have been cool to have got one of them. And I imagine this is all going to be base, so this is going to be the remainder of this box. Which I'll obviously show you anyway. So yeah, tell me, do you like these J Elder cards? I know that some people will be moaning about them, undoubtedly. People find controversy in everything. It's quite funny that a bunch of guys wearing shorts, all sweaty and hairy, running around the football pitches, way less controversial than a random lady doing some modelling. But hey, I know what I'd rather have a binder full of if it were me, especially as a photographer. Again, I don't like the juicy honey stuff. I genuinely don't like the borderline glamour and above. There are some that go beyond glamour. They're pretty tacky. Like I said, the print quality is usually crap. They're usually not very sharp cards. I bought some loose packets once on eBay because they were cheap, and they'd probably been weighed because there was no hits in them, and I was just curious because they were cheap, and I pretty much sold them for what I bought from them, but loose and open. So someone's going to buy them, ain't they? But these, I quite like these. Like I say, the print's good. Ooh, and that'll be your binder card that you normally see. So yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic having them just in cardboard. And then your 2 hits straight off the bat. The reason I opened that one set first is because I thought there was a hit in each. I thought that's how they were doing it. I didn't realise there was 2 sleeved. that's today's hits, or rather this box's hits, and they're kind of cool still. But yeah, so I would say let me know if you want to see more of these J Holder boxes, but I'm going to do them anyway, so you either choose to come back and watch them or you don't, to be honest. That's if the channel even takes off, but like, subscribe, all that stuff, because we will do other cards. And wrestling cards. And I do have some football cards, albeit this time around female football cards. Yeah, I'm just going to do a mix of cards. I'm going to try and find some of my cards from back in the day as well. I used to collect stickers rather than cards as a kid. So I've probably got Turtles cards knocking around. I don't think I've got Power Rangers cards. I used to have Power Rangers stickers, but I've done a Power Rangers open. I don't know if they'll go up before this or after, but I bought vintage packs from a seller just to open, and there'd be like Power Rangers, Coca-Cola, barbed wire, Hooters. I always wanted to get the Playboy Chromium, but they're quite expensive to get, especially in the UK. But anyway, rambling. Peace.